Welcome back to yet another episode of ImmaPlayDisGame. So I'm going to be doing some back-to-back episodes. Actually, this is going to be the only one. My last episode was Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, the review that I didn't really have much to say about, even though I thought I had some stuff to say about it, but I didn't. All I did was reveal a pretty embarrassing story about me being afraid of 8-bit Ganon. Yeah, but anyway, this game I actually do have somewhat a lot to say about. We'll see how it goes. So, it's another sequel to a really good NES game, and that is Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, a game that people find have a lot of flaws in it. So, without further ado, let's dive in.
Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Sequel to classic for the Nintendo Entertainment System, Castlevania, featuring vampire killer Simon Belmont on his quest to finally kill Dracula once and for all by collecting all his body parts and lifting the curse that Dracula left before he died. Alright, so let's begin. We begin with some eerie music on a film strip, I guess? Because, I don't know, maybe it's a flashback. So one option you have is to type in a password, to skip all the difficulty of the game, like going to mansions and asking people for directions and collecting stuff. So, why don't we just start the game and review things as we go along. So we get a nice Doppler effect as we fade out, because we're about to enter. It drops you right in the middle of a town, and the life bar is different. Everything's different. Simon's wearing different clothes, and his strut it's just amazing. Look at that. He knows he's the boss, and he's not afraid to show it. So we get the villagers here, and like in Zelda 2, we can ask them questions by pressing the B button when you're close to them. And this box appears, and the text is just amazing. So first thing to do in this town is to buy a white crystal. So why don't we do that? So, I don't know exactly where it is, but, oh, there. That guy looks like a suspicious character. Buy a white crystal? But, you see, I don't have enough money, and you see those hearts right there, because that's the currency. You collect the hearts and get money to buy things with. So right now, I don't have it, and I can't get out of this. Oh, there we go. Alright. You can also go into open houses by pressing up. We got this character right here. Want to buy holy water? Nope, because I don't have enough money. You press B to get out of that window. So right away you're going to notice that once you're dropped here, you don't get many directions on where to go, only on what stuff to buy. We can ask this guy. Rumor has it, the ferryman at Dead River loves garlic, but we don't know where that is, do we? There's no map. This is what I'd like to call, I think it's a term that some people are familiar with. I call it a Nintendo Power game, which, if you've ever seen my Nintendo Power video, was one of Nintendo's brilliant way to make money by making games literally unbeatable unless you had Nintendo Power. This game defines a Nintendo Power game. You can't get anywhere unless you have that one Nintendo Power issue that just shows you where everything is. But the music is great. Listen to this music. It's epic. So, enemies during the daytime are weak, and then there's this, and then, yeah, I just gotta wait. And, so here you can see I'm collecting hearts, and my currency is increasing. It's 54. And I don't know what these other things are. E, L, tell with another L, tell what, oh my god. I feel like this game has a lot of secret meanings. See, because they didn't do that in the daytime, and look, they're stronger. They're just taking all my life away. So, I'm gonna do what most people did when this game came out and they didn't have Nintendo Power. I'm just gonna go in the random direction that I feel like. And you got the classic Konami flyback. In most games, when you touch an enemy, you fly back 100 feet. So you better not be near a body of water or a body of anything, because you will drown and you will die. And the enemies are of vast variety. We got the Fishman from the original, and this guy, he doesn't care. Oh no, there he goes. And the sky is just a bunch of white lines, just a bunch of lines. Instead, this game cuts you a break and you start exactly right where you died, except when you run out of the lives that you have, you lose all of your heart and currency. So then you have to get it all again, which considering the enemies isn't really a problem, because because by killing one enemy you just continue to earn money. It's not a problem. Gaining money is not a problem. The scenery is nice, though. I have to admit, the scenery is nice. This game is going to have to cause you to explore, so you don't know exactly what's deadly and what's not. So that purple goo down there, it's deadly. I'll just give you a hint. It's deadly because it's liquid, and anything liquid in Castlevania games is deadly. So as you saw before, the day to night transition, that is a big aspect of the game that people complain about, and I don't blame them, because it's not necessary. I mean, if it was, you know what I think would be nice is every time you transition to a different screen, the environment got slightly, like, a little darker. That would have been nice than just the box interrupting the game, because what if you're jumping in mid-air, you're about to make it to the next platform, like for here, and then all of a sudden the transition comes, and then when the transition is completed, you just fall right in the water and you lose all your money. They just don't cut you a break. They really don't. But then again, it's a role-playing game, and the game gets harder as it progresses. So like I said, the story before is to get all of Dracula's body parts, which you collect when you enter these mansions. I'm already looking at this. I don't. Oh my god! Like, you see those guys in there? Those were the guys that got too frustrated to complete the mansion and just decided, and they said fuck it, and they did that. And quite honestly, I just feel like doing the same. So, good night.